Guys, this is Vinney Chopra again. This is the subject which is the life and blood of mine, by the way. And I want to talk to you because I wrote the book also on the same subject. It's Apartment Syndication Made Easy, as you can see, in English and in Spanish. And by the way, I also wrote another book. A lot of people tell me, Vinney, you are a very positive person. So I said, okay, let me go ahead. My wife said, you need to write this book on positivity brings profitability. And that's my second book and so on. But I want to talk to you about syndication. See, syndication has really changed my life. What is syndication? Syndication is where you are able to pool the money together. That means if like-minded people, they want to invest in properties, let's say real estate, or buying a plane, or starting a business, by the way, or any kind of thing you want to do collectively so that you cannot do individually. That's the word. In other words, like, if you have 100,000, right? You can only buy such, maybe a house, right? Or if you are in a part of the country where for $1 million, you might be able to buy maybe 5 units or 10 units property. But if you want to go for bigger, like 20 units or 30 units or 50 units like that, guess what? You will need to do syndication. And that's the thing I'm going to talk about. It's also like the crowdfunding. You might have heard about the word crowdfunding. What that means is that you are able to pool money together. People 25,000, 25, 50,000, 100,000, things like that. And then they are able to do it, crowdfund together for a bigger goal, for, getting it together and so forth like that. So the key thing is you definitely want to look around and see what are the benefits of syndication. The benefits of syndication, I'm going to kind of put it over here. I'm sure, Adam, you can take that out or splice it or things like that. So, yeah, the key thing is, we want to make sure that we are able to get the right people who really want to believe in you, and they want to make sure that they would love to invest their hard-earned money with you. But you got to educate them. You want to make sure that you teach them and show them that you know what you're talking about, that this area that you're going to purchase, the apartment complex, is the right thing to do. Because if that's not the right thing to do, you do not want to get their money. So in syndication, you got to really make sure you learn the materials correctly, you find the right deal, you underwrite, we call it. You will see that also in the course. Do it correctly so that you know for sure it's going to be making profit. Okay, that's the thing. Syndication is when the people are giving you money legally through the SEC ruling, and you are able to buy something very big, apartment complex or mobile home park or, storage spaces or hotel or anything like that, right? Office building, whatever. But you are entrusted to really make profits out of the other people's money and your money. So that's the syndicator sponsor. You have to qualify for the loan. You have to do all those things so that you are able to take charge, become a manager of the LLC, and then that LLC is going to be the one where your friends and family and everybody will be putting the money in there. There are two kinds of syndications, as you know, which is 506B, exemption regulation D, if you might like to know a little bit more. A B, in which your family friends can only invest, but then in the Schedule C, 506C, as in Charlie, where you can advertise, but the investors have to be only accredited investors. So you want to really make sure that you are, understanding all those things and so on. When I started out in this business, I was a limited partner in a syndication, by the way. That's how I started. I invested in, I think, 165 units. It was in Reno. I live near San Francisco, as some of you might know, right here in Danville. But the thing is, we find that, the sponsors have to be good, because the people I gave my money to, they were not good people. Okay, why do I say that? Because you want to make sure if you're passively investing with anybody, you definitely want to make sure that you know who the sponsors are, who are the operators, what's their experience, and have they done well, their track record and everything. That's so very important, because otherwise it will not happen for you. You want to make sure that you are looking at the deals and understanding what their projections are. Preservation of capital is number one. The second is the cash flow. And third is the equity gain. So three things you want to look at. Preservation, that you don't lose your money. The second thing, you want to make sure they give you cash flow monthly or quarterly. And the third thing is the equity gain. After they sell the asset, they should share the profits with you. So that's the three different, things you want to look for. Again, syndication is a great, great world if you want to enter into it, and it will really expand your horizons. And just like I mentioned, we started with just duplex, then 14plex, and then, now 4,500, going to be almost 5,000, 8,000 units, and so on. So thanks for watching. This is Vinney Chopra. I'll see you in another time in this course. Thanks so much.